So it's a few days later, and I'm now realizing that my intro clip for this video, apparently the microphone was muted, so there's no sound. But basically, what I have to say is that the majority of my plant collection died over the last 2 months. There's been a lot happen, and I'm gradually going to get into that over the next few videos. You'll be seeing one of the reasons why we've been so busy and why I haven't had my plant collection, taken care of properly. But yeah, it was, like a 5-minute clip and it's all gone now and I don't know what to say anymore. So I'm just going to get into the video. This is me basically going around the room and just seeing what's dead, what's still alive, what I can salvage, what I can't, and throwing out everything that I can't. So trying to kind of start fresh and get the room cleaned up so I can see what I do have, what I can save, get prop boxes going to potentially save things. But yeah, I'm just going to get into it. So right off the bat, I basically lost anything that was sitting on this windowsill, minus my cactus, because obviously, well, not obviously, this is a south-facing window, so them not getting water for over a month now has obviously resulted in death. I'm super sad about this Hoya here. I had it imported. I loved it so much. It was like one of my favorite plants, and dead. And it's not salvageable, so this is one of the plants I'm going to be throwing out. We'll just go do that now. Goodbye, plant. I will not grieve you anymore. Over here, this was my Scindapsus jade, my 8-inch hanging basket. This is what's left of it. I am going to keep the nodes and stuff because I want to propagate them, put them in a box, and see if I can get some new growth going. Obviously, it's not going to be what I want, but I'll try my best to save something. This Hoya is actually okay, pot of gold. This silver sword is okay. Over here, this plant is obviously not okay. It is no longer in existence. So let's just deal with you. Obviously, you don't want to be thrown out because you won't come out of the pot. Okay, let's not fight with that right now. Don't use that as a litter box. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Obviously, it's time for a bathroom break, so we'll just go do that. Stop fighting it. The wish list plant I had for the longest time was this philodendron. What was this? My philodendron. Oh, my neon philodendron, or lemon lime philodendron that I had is now dead. Another wish list plant gone. This one, I am going to try and salvage the nodes and stuff. I'll throw that into a box as well. This was I believe this was my white knight that is now dead. Although there is a new growth point right here. So, even though the leaves all died off, that is growing. So I'm going to remove this dead leaf. And I will put you in a humidity box as well to get you growing again. My boy bit cactus is doing all right. If I can get the sun to stop. There we go. Oh. There we go. Kind of. Those two are okay. Over here makes me sad. Okay. That's dead. I believe it was a Syngonium albo that I had grown back, although it does have a new growth point coming up here, a new leaf. So that is promising. See? So that's salvageable. This is salvageable. This is salvageable, though it's not super happy. I'm really surprised this Hoya is okay, but I'm happy. It makes me happy. This Hoya is okay. This cactus is okay. I wasn't really worried about the cactus. This plant is obviously dead. I don't know what was in here. So we're going to be throwing that away. This plant is obviously dead. It's a Syngonium that I had gotten right before the move, and it is now dead. I didn't even get to enjoy it. So that's dead. I don't think it's salvageable. Everything looks pretty woody and crisp. The Hoya baeii in there is okay. My Philodendron melanochrysum is somehow okay and thriving. I don't know how. There's a new growth coming out here. My Paraiso verde is dead, but the nodes in there are still okay. So I will chop those up and put them in a community bin. Another cactus, my orchid cactus here, is okay. Those mealybugs. No, okay. I thought that those were mealies for a second. They are not. It's powder from perlite. I must have been repotting nearby or something. The sclerosa lost all its leaves, but it's putting out new ones, so that's okay. My big variegate willow fan in here is okay. That's another Syngonium there. It's dead. The Syngonium in behind there, this guy is dead. This is still alive, but the back seems to have died off, so I can fix that. This guy is unfortunate because it's my fenestrated variegated pinetum. So that's super sad and depressing, but this is actually molding. Weird. Okay. Well, it has a new leaf, so it's doing okay, but it's probably going to lose that yellowing one right there, which makes me sad, but that's okay. I have my shingle plant here, still doing great. Very wrinkly, very thirsty, but will be fine. My anthurium here is okay. My little turtle shell plant. This is crystallinum, by the way. Just FYI, and it's crystallinum because the veining in it is super sparkly and pretty. Look at those sparkles. But yeah. And I will get to that shelf after. I think I'm gonna go this way first. So my stringer hearts, totally fine. You're good. Happy. You're my favorite right now, I think. Catesii, this one is okay. This one is not. I don't know what happened, but this one's still nice and full, so it's obviously in desperate need of water, so I will water it thoroughly, and then this guy I will tear apart and propagate a bunch. My Dischidia oeonta variegata is not happy. I already pulled out a bunch of dead stuff out of him, and he's much less full, much less hanging, but I'm confident we will be able to salvage a good portion of it. This is more Scindapsus jade that is, I may be able to rehydrate it, we'll see. And then Hoya polyneura, fishtail Hoya down there, seems to be okay. What else? My variegated string of pearls, not okay. Very, very died off, very sad about that because it had grown to be so big and such a nice specimen, but it is no more. So yet again, you will be getting the chop, and I will try to propagate you. Hoya longifolia is doing great, unfazed. Dischidia watermelon, unfazed. Mostly. It died off a little bit up here, but it is mostly okay. Sansevieria moonshine, totally okay. Bentel sensation, totally okay. This guy pretty much died off. There's like 4 leaves left in there. The Scindapsus exotica. Is there anything around back here? Oh yeah, Gloriosum, leaves died off, but there's a new one coming. That I don't think is salvageable, which makes me really sad. normal not variegated, normal string of hearts, not variegated. Over here, I have my pink lady peperomia, which will be fine once it's watered. This guy will be fine once it's watered. That guy probably not. That's a Bromark's fantasy that got shoved in there. This variegated plant should be okay. My staghorn might be okay once I water it. It's hard to say. I have more string of hearts in there. These are Silver Glory. There's not much left. Pretty much the whole pot died off. So we'll see. I have another Hoya in there that is very thirsty. I don't know if it's going to recover, but we will do our best. My philodendron. Oh God, Soderoy. There we go. Philodendron Soderoy is. Ow! Why? If you want it up, all you had to do was ask. You did not need to climb me like a tree. What are you doing? Do you wish to see the camera? Where are you going? Your butt's in my face. It's a very stinky butt too. Look how cute that is. You're so adorable. Anyway, back to plants. She's purring. Oh my goodness. You know how to make me feel better, don't you? Camera. People want to see you. Or at least I would want to see you. You're still quite needy, aren't you? She just turned 8 weeks today, so we're kind of out of the danger zone, I think, with her, fortunately. It's a very stressful few weeks, but she's doing good now, so. Can you hear the purrs? Oh my gosh, you're so cute. I have my White Princess in there, which seems to be okay. It looks like it had some die off, but it should spring back. You can see the leaf like right there. It's kind of hard to see because it's covered by the Hoya. My Prince of Orange looks pretty tattered, but I think it will be okay. It just needs to drop some leaves and then regrow. This guy probably gonna die, to be honest, but I'll try to propagate it. Angulata seems to be fine. There's a lot of die-off in there, but it will definitely come back up. It's a fast-growing plant. My Hoya Hushkin name I can't pronounce is also dead. So that's going in the garbage. This is White Wizard, which just put out a new all-white leaf, which is kind of useless, so whatever. And then I have a bunch of propagations in here of Brazil. There's Heartleaf. There's snake plants, there is strings of hearts, variegated string of hearts, scindapsus, a bunch of Syngonium wendalii, whatever, pothos. My variegated Hoya compacta is pretty much completely died off, but this strand is still okay, so fingers crossed it will stay okay. My big basket of micans is dead. Oh, there's a cat on my back. Can't stand up. Do you mind? Do you mind? There. Stay on this side. Look how cuddly. You're so stinking cute. I'd give up all my plants for you. Just so you know. What else? This is the last real spot. Yeah. Pretty much everything on the middle and bottom shelf is dead. They were a bunch of propagations too, Syngoniums, peperomia, that kind of stuff. They are pretty much dead. But this Bromark's is still going okay. I'll probably cut it up and propagate it. This Gloriosum has some die off, but it has a new leaf, so it will be fine. I have a bunch of baby micans in there, which will be fine. This Pink Princess should be fine. There's a bunch of babies in there I can propagate. This Walliana is somehow still has a couple of leaves, but it's probably gonna die, so I'm not gonna get my hopes up. There is a, I don't know why, but there is a very squished, actually there's two very squished Plowmanii leaves in there. This Hoya is fine. And we're back at the window. This Hoya Sunrise is okay. Snake plant's obviously okay. And I think that's it, guys. I think that's what I have left. So yeah, I lost a lot. There's not a lot in here. It feels very empty in comparison, and I still have a lot to throw out and get rid of, but I am being hopeful that I'll be able to salvage at least some cuttings off of stuff. There's also a bunch of propagations over here. They're totally fine. Oh, the bathroom also has a few things that I'm trying to salvage at the moment. There's a piece of Hoya I might try to propagate. Oh, and here's the rest of the Bentel Sensation plant. It has been without a pot for a while now and is somehow still alive. I'm not gonna complain. And then yesterday I went therapy shopping for some new plants, as you can see. Go over here. I can't really get to over there because there's a mess in front of my feet, but if I zoom in here, you can see that's my variegated tart leaf right there. Syngonium that's gonna die, and then on the right side is my variegated Micans. It came with 3 leaves. They're all dead, but it did put out a new one. It's just really sucky. It doesn't look like it's variegated very much, so very disappointed, but whatever. It is what it is. And that pretty much sums up this video. I'm still working on getting things organized a bit better and unpacking, but this is the plant room and the gecko room for the time being. But yeah, I'm gonna stop complaining now and just be grateful for what I do have, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.